It's Miss Jill here today, and I have some very special guests. You can see Miss Noelle, a little white kitty. Scout back there. Hopefully they'll hang out with us for story time, but they have a mind of their own, so who knows? Nick also experienced this problem. In the summer, Nick taught his cats to read. It's a really good book. I think you guys are going to like it a lot. I haven't quite taught these two how to read yet, but with a couple weeks left, who knows? I might just find the time. So this book is from Simon & Schuster, and it is written by Curtis Manley and illustrated by Kate Berube, and I hope you guys like it. This summer, Nick taught his cats to read. Nick had two cats, Vern and Stevenson. This one is Vern. Yeah, and this little gray kitty, that's Stevenson. They spent summers doing everything together. We can see them in the pool, camping, even on a bike ride. But when Nick sat down with the book, the cats had their own ideas. So did these two. So Nick decided to teach them how to read. He'd start with easy words. Ball, said Nick. B-A-L-L. But the cats just wanted to play. At lunchtime, Nick pointed at the word food. The cats ignored him. Wake up, said Nick after they fell asleep. This is no time for an NAP nap. The cats did not like that at all. Oh, look how grumpy. So Nick made new flashcards, and Vern got interested. See, it's shaped like a little fish. But not Stevenson. Stevenson just said merp and crawled under the bed. You guys ready? That one says merp too. Nick tried nursery rhymes next. When he read Three Little Kittens, Vern searched everywhere for mittens. But not Stevenson. See? He's hiding in a bag, poor cat. Then Nick read his favorite books to Vern, who liked stories about cats and stories about fish. Vern loved fish. He followed along as Nick read, learning the sounds of the letters. Vern practiced on his own, over and over, even after Nick went to bed. Soon he was reading stories all by himself. The next morning, Nick tried once more. Fish, C-F-I-S-H. Vern loves that word. Don't you? But Stevenson said, meow, and ran under the porch. He hissed. Hiss, said Nick and Vern. Oh, see? He's so grumpy. Vern got his own library card. Ooh. Ah. Imagine if your pet could get their own card. Wouldn't that be kind of silly? Vern got his own library card and borrowed so many books that Nick could hardly carry them home. When they discovered a story they both liked, they acted out their favorite scenes. They dug up fish fossils in flower beds. They bounced across the surface of the moon. It was fun, but it would have been more fun with Stevenson. No. Then Vern discovered a treasure under the bed. A great stack of Stevenson's pirate drawings. Wow, Nick whispered. Stevenson drew a story. We should write the words, said Nick, and Vern helped. Ooh. When they were done, they squeezed under the porch, gave Stevenson an eye patch, and read the tale of One-Eyed Stevenson and the Pirate Gold. Stevenson listened and followed along. He didn't run away or hiss, not even once. So Nick and Vern took him to the library to find more books. You can see they're all pirate titles. Isn't that silly? The next morning when Nick woke up, Stevenson already had his whiskers in a book. Ooh. When Vern and Nick needed help fighting pirates, Stevenson found a sword too. Welcome aboard, matey, Nick yelled. Step lively. Nick and Vern rounded up 2 scurvy mutineers, and Stevenson held them at bay. Then Nick and Vern climbed the mast and looked out over Treasure Island. Nick yelled, "Land ho!" and Stevenson was right there with them. They all hurried down and waded ashore, and it was Stevenson who found the buried treasure. Now Nick and his cats hunt for dinosaurs in the lost world behind the garden. They race around the yard in 80 seconds. They journey to the center of the basement. And sometimes Vern and Stevenson curl up with their own books. And sometimes Nick reads to them while they close their eyes and purr. But Nick also likes it when someone reads to him. "Maybe I should teach you how to speak," he says to the cats. "How hard can that be?" "Meow," says Stevenson. And that is the end of the summer Nick taught his cats to read. Alrighty. See you next time, friends. Bye.